The All-American Girls Professional Baseball League ruled America from 1943 to 1954. And much like the famous "We Can Do It" slogans of the day, it started during World War II, when women had to take on stereotypical male roles while their men were off fighting. But there's so much more that went on behind the scenes. The story of professional women in baseball was made famous by a 1992 movie starring Tom Hanks and Gina Davis. It glamorized the time in history when women replaced men on the field. And sisters Gina Casey and Alice Francaso know that story better than most.
We're the members of the All-American League. We come from cities near and far.
Alice, now 89, can remember clearly the day she was recruited for tryouts in 1948. With men at war, the Women's League recruited Alice and 4 of her softball teammates to try out.
So the other 4 and myself went down to Opelika for the last tryout. And we were down there, and my 4 teammates made it, and I didn't. I took a train home.
Alice and her sister Gina are associate members of the league, and with countless memorabilia items and stories, they can tell you firsthand what these women went through.
They played ball for the love of the game. They didn't play because, oh, I can get this much money, and today I got a hangnail and I can't play. Well, it didn't work that way. They only had 15 girls on a team. Now, the big leagues has 15 pitches alone.
And according to Gina, these ladies had it tough.
You had to look like a lady, act like a lady, but play ball like a man. And they did.
From playing in skirts, 11 p.m. curfews, and wearing lipstick on the field, the members didn't let that stop them from keeping their head in the game.
And that's where that saying comes, there's no crying in baseball. You went home and cried. Those girls played with broken fingers, everything.
And those swapping male ball players for women during the war had some skeptical. At its height, over 900,000 fans were paying to see these women play. And not just because they were pretty, but because they were good.
Sophie Curry's. She stole 201 bases in one season alone.
But when the war ended and men returned stateside, they also returned to their baseball fields. And 12 years after it began, it ended.
And then after that year, that was it. It was forgotten, put under the rug.
Put under the rug until 1992, when a league of their own helped to inspire a whole new generation of women. And according to Gina and Alice, the league will hold its 70th anniversary this year, proving the legendary women of baseball still got it.
We're all for one, we're one for all, we're all Americans. Yay! Everybody yells after.
Out of about 700 female players in the league, only around 100 still remain. Coming up in part 2, we'll travel to Labette County, Kansas to see Gina and Alice speaking to young athletes and learn just how far women have come in the field of sports.